in the right hand side of the map, we have Stargen playing as Nuru versus Mira on the left hand side, who is playing as Mercia. So I'm interested to see how this goes. This is actually a really fun map. Let me just double check the name quickly. It's on Quaint, which is a map I've played on. It's actually like a really good map. I enjoyed my time on it. And this was in the current ongoing Test Your Mettle. We did extend it by a month to give people a bit more time with it. And yeah, we're just seeing a bunch of swords from both players. General capture phase coming out. Ooh, but Mira actually goes for a mage. Makes sense, it grabs that village. It actually grabs the follow-up village as well. Oh no, actually Mercia is going to go for that one. Interesting. Okay, Star's just going to put some pressure on these swords. Nuru gets healed up. The knight comes out, and there isn't really much to deal with it on this side. I guess Mercia can walk back and heal off the village, but... And yeah, that's the plan. And now Mercia is kind of the thing that's going to deal with that knight. Mercia is actually pretty good at that too, because, you know, she can tank a hit. And then she gets groove, and then it's like... The knight has to kind of respect the fact that Mercia can now heal herself. Stargen, ooh, gets a golem up. Interesting. What are we going to see here? Yeah, Mercia gets a free thwack on that village. Gotta be nice and healthy. And wow, that knight's very close to the enemy Nuru, but there is a dragon, so... And there's actually no anti-air. I'm just noticing. First mage comes out. But yeah, Stargen kind of has to panic by a mage, or two mages even. Didn't have anything preemptively, and yeah, you just have to like stay the hell away from the dragon while that's going on. Yeah, Mercia, whatever, she could take a bit of damage while smacking villages. Doesn't really matter. Now what's Stargen gonna do? I guess potentially hit villages? Yeah, now that Nuru has groove though, the dragon is like gonna be pretty scared because you suddenly have what, like a 10 range anti-air attack from Nuru if she buys a mage. Or they buy a mage, sorry. Just Mira now advancing on the strong side with the commander. Constantly pressing forwards actually. There's like a really nice economic advantage on Mercia's side and has held this top corner village as well this whole time. And wow, Stargen actually just says, yeah, I've been outplayed in the opening. I'm way behind on economy. And I'm just gonna throw in the towel. Wow, I was not expecting that. And Mira just takes the game very cleanly in a very different match to what we saw on the stream before, where it was like this really long grindy game, lots of back and forth in the center, lots of just fighting the whole time. And in this case, it's very much Mira just played very cleanly in the opening and was able to get a really good economic advantage. We're going to take a look at the charts actually. And I think the main one we want to focus on is like the income. Oh, let me refresh that again. So yeah, just had a big lead the whole time. Like turn 3 onwards. Ending on like what, 1400 versus about 900-ish for Stargen. And didn't show any kind of way for Stargen to kind of push back in this case. Stargen's just like, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to come back from this. Yeah, it's like a 500, 600 income difference towards the end there. With like a really good positional advantage too. Like I actually don't think we were gonna see a way for Nuru to really come back from that. In theory, you can like sit back, bank up with Nuru, get a bunch of really like good lethal units, and like hope your opponent makes a mistake. But Stargen was just like, no, I respect my opponent too much to do that. So not very often you see a match like this where you just kind of make mistakes in the opening and realize that you can't really come back, but it's interesting to see, and I think this is going to be an interesting replay for people to study if they ever play on this map.